Oh, hey, we're back. Welcome back to some Super Metroid action. About to get a ball. Telling you Sam his balls. Morphing balls. And I've always kind of wondered if there was a way to get around, like, that thing seeing you. Like, what in fact is that, you know? The natural assumption, of course, is that it's basically a security system. That, oh. Yeah, it's basically a security system that, you know, kind of wakes up the planet. Like those heads. Sam, this is a real head turner. What's that doing? Why did I come back? What am I thinking? Boy, oh boy, I'm just all loopy tonight. Alright, time to go use my ball powers over here. Disregarding that door. Peh, 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 peh. You know, I tried to go back and play the original Metroid, because I never beat that when I was a youngin'. And goddamn is that game a pain in the ass. Like, it's just so much more difficult in all the wrong ways. Like, it's not a matter of, you know, challenging jumps or figuring out little tricks to do with your movesets, capabilities, whatever. It's more just like, oh hey, here's a bunch of really hard to get past, like, here's a bunch of enemies that are crammed in such a fashion that you have to be juking and jiving to try to get past them, but good fucking luck, you're gonna get hit anyway. And when you do, it does insane damage, and it takes an eternity to fill your health back up. It's very much like an artificial kind of difficult. Oh. Ooh, can I do this? What if I can get this right away? It is kind of fun that, is it this one? Yeah. I don't think I can do that, can I? I'll try. Try it anyway. Stop staring at me. It took a while to get a practiced hand at the wall jump. That was one of the most frustrating maneuvers when I was a youngin'. Feck it! Yeah. Got them more missiles and fine. I think what I'm going to be doing here is, you know, I'm definitely going to be going for 100% completion with this, because, I mean, dude, it's... I gotta. There's the... Yeah. Oh! Hi! Hey, I didn't mean to wake anyone up. Sorry. Should have been a little more quiet, not shooting off missiles in your home. Guys, remind me to go get that weapon under Mother Brain's old thing. I think it was it a power bombs or super missiles? Don't let me forget, okay? Okay. Good. Oops. Ah, yes. These little butt-clenching jumps. Yeah. Health definitely drops a lot more frequently, you know, in this game than in the original. Freaking good. Like, the original Metroid's difficulty definitely brings to mind the argument, or the difference between challenge and punishment. Whereas, a stricter punishment does not imply a greater challenge. A challenge, of course, meaning, a game having, well, it's kind of redundant, a challenge. A game, like, being difficult but rewarding. And it's trickier to do that than it is to simply punish the player. Now, incentive to keep, that's kind of like a hot button, and when that gets, well, not a hot button, but it's an often argued issue. Everybody's got a different stance on it, basically, but fuck that. Mine's right. Yeah. Now, the thing with the challenge versus punishment, not being one and the same, is that, say, use the original Metroid as an example. Punishment is the fact that when you die, you start off at the beginning of the area with 30 health. Now, say you go to a really difficult you go to a difficult part of Brinstar or Norfair or wherever. Just you're at a difficult part of the world where there are really an overwhelming number of enemies and acid pits and all that, and you go in there with full life, but one false jump and you drop into the acid and it eats away all your life, and the enemies there do like 20 damage a hit, and you almost always only find health in 5 health quantities. So with very little margin for error, you are pretty likely to just get your ass killed before you make it to the next part of the world. And when you do, should such a thing happen, you have to start over. You have to start over, but handicapped, because instead of going in there with full health, you go in with 30. So it's required of you to grind your health back. Now, I know, the knee-jerk reaction that gets said a lot. Well, you shouldn't have died. It's your own fault. It's your incentive to not make a mistake. Well, you're gonna make a mistake, but you don't want the punishment. You want the punishment to fit the breach of skill, so to speak. You don't want to punish the player over much. Because, believe it or not, the game is not the player's enemy. You don't want to, pull some bullshit where you trick the player into doing poorly, or you don't want to force the player into such a position that they have no choice but to do poorly by not giving them what they need to get past an area. Getting stuck in a game is never rewarding. So certain types of punishment, like making you repeat an entire segment of play over and over again just for rote memorization, that's not rewarding gameplay. Trial and error is... Man, keep talking. Screw up my jump. Trial and error is not rewarding. You want to be able to use your own intellect. You want to be able to recognize patterns, figure out what you can and cannot, say, destroy to get further. Those little things right there. You can destroy them with bombs, but you can tell that they're different because it shows you that they're different. And the item that you just got obviously applies to that area. You want the game to assist the player in figuring out the puzzles. It's ultimately up to the player to use their intellect to figure out the puzzles themselves. But you don't want the game to be lying to you or tricking you or any of that nonsense. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do. You're smart guys. Oops. not this door. I don't know, man. I guess I'm just in an opining kind of mood tonight. And more missiles are had by me. Guess now's a good time as any to put a little... Actually, should I go to 15 minutes? Maybe I'll start doing 15 minutes for this game. This game's longer. That way I won't overload on segments. 15 minutes is about good. Boop! Now, what am I doing? What am I thinking about doing? I'm gonna go that way. There was nothing to do by the ship. Not yet. And there was nothing... Yeah. To be honest, I kind of... Like, there are certain points of this game... Oops. There are certain points of this game where I forget what the actual order is that you're supposed to do things. Because I sort of got into the habit of sequence breaking a little bit. Just from, you know, seeing so many speed runs. Like, seeing and being impressed by so many speed runs, I started to kind of glean some of the tactics. Yeah, see that? Health. You get hit, you kill his ass, and you get some health. This definitely has a very properly tapered difficulty curve. You know, not throwing so many enemies at you that you get no choice but just suck it up and get hit. Soak up all the damage. This is what they do. You know, they get you sort of comfortable with a certain tactic or approach, and they throw a little, whoa, what the hell's this guy? Suddenly my shit is ineffective. But I got bombs too, so let's try bombs. Oh look, they worked! You know, it gives you hints. You know, you gotta get past these guys. You can either just, you know, take a hit and run through them, or you gotta explore. Use what you have at your disposal. You know, the game's not lying to you, not trying to pull a fast one. I'm trying to lay 2 bombs at once because I was just playing the first Metroid earlier. Bah, 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 bah. Bah. And these guys are weird. Nothing kills them. I think super missiles might kill them, but that's it. And this is like the only place that you see this guy. It's weird. It's like the only odd element. The only seemingly like unplanned thing. Because here he is. Never really comes up again. And these things are gross. I want to mention that. What the hell was that? It was like planetary HPV or something? Ah. Polyps. Crust polyps. Oh, God. Disgusting combination of words. Ugh. Oh, this music is so good. Ba ba. Ba ba. I'm a bounty hunter, shooting aliens right in the counter. What the hell is that? It's that fucking rhythm, man. That jungle beat. Yeah. Come here, motherfucking alien bitches. I'm gonna blast your dick. Swear it. Alright, motherfuckers, I'm going to end this video right now.